How's that for some contrast? You have a Puntia Ficus Indica, which, by the way, is very edible, growing right underneath a redwood tree. Isn't that wild? Yeah. People think that these plant styles don't necessarily mix. Well, they do if you just put them together. And that's doing really well. There's a big clump of it here, clump of it there, clump of it everywhere. And look, another redwood over there. So I'm waiting on a customer to meet me up here. There's some fun things to look at. You've got your gorgeous red cordyline right there with the highly contrasting Livistona chinensis right behind it. You don't often see them that big. Some really nice silvery Yucca rostratus. And you've got some Furcrea and more Livistona right here. Beautiful. So, in the shadows of Mount Tamalpais, right there. Trachycarpus, big beautiful head of Trachycarpus. And all kinds of goodies. This would be a fun garden to check out. Some gorgeous Senecio, super drought tolerant. This area here, this doesn't require any water at all. Got your Agave, Perrii, super hardy. Echium, form of wild predii, but not entirely sure. It doesn't really look like the wild predii that I have. Look at this, isn't that striking? All underneath a redwood tree in the native redwood habitat of Marin. And check this out. You've got your fan aloes down here, Aloe Plicatillus, getting ready to flower. In fact, kind of, sort of flowering, not really opening yet, but getting there. This is such a beautiful plant, especially when there's just one, you know. And you get this pattern like that, or like this one. They've done a really good job. They've cleaned it up really nice to show off the trunks. Cleaned up all the dead foliage, almost all of it. And look at this. This is what's really cool. A whole little forest of Yucca rostrata, perfectly trimmed over many, many years to make this pattern that looks like the scales of a lizard or a snake, or maybe a basket weave. Isn't that cool? So it's adhering really well too. It doesn't seem to want to be giving up and showing off the trunk underneath. And you have some really fun ones with fun shapes, curves. Stand back and look at the whole grove. This is really cool. I might have to take a still photo here. It's too bad I wasn't here a little earlier. I think the morning light would have lit them all up, but now they're not all lit, but partially. And look, here's the wild one, the biggest, fattest one of all. Is also the most straight. Look at this. Isn't that cool? Ooh, so sexy. Surprised they haven't branched yet. And you've got your Dacilarium longissimums, a couple of them in here. And more yuccas in the back. I think my guy's coming. Mount Tamalpais, beautiful Mexican fan palm, and some extremely authentic early California Spanish architecture. And people always ask, well, do palms go with redwoods? As you can see, the redwoods here. And look, beautiful Mexican blue palms with redwood trees flanking them on all sides, and they look fantastic. So the argument that palms don't blend with redwoods is a complete, total, utter fallacy. And here is a good example right here. Look how beautiful that is. Redwoods around it, behind it, surrounding it, everywhere. So there you go. If anybody tells you that palms don't look good with redwoods, I want you to show them this video.